Oh my
Very
God. Ethan too professional, but look at him.
Yeah.
Let's see. So yeah, I think we're ready to start. Ladies and gentlemen, long-awaited podcast. One of the one of the most hyped matches on the internet right now when it comes to arm wrestling, I would say. Hey, better hype than for Devon and Levant and Devon and the Latin. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today with two very, very big up and coming superstars in the sport of arm wrestling. Both very young, both very motivated. Long awaited match from the Instagram community, and we made it happen. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you first. Um, this man is coming from Moldova. He is coming on the 31st of January to show the world that yeah, this kid from France is not that what everybody thinks. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Walter Basico,
Hello,
the
guys.
Sup1nator.
Thank you for
Walter, what
joining.
what is this on your right side, brother? Is this
This
huh?
is a dog. This is like Ethan Lovei, like
Ah,
because Ethan will be just this strong.
Ethan, look at brother. It has the same
Ethan,
colors
look.
like you. White.
Yes,
yeah,
but you're not
yeah.
gonna smile, Ethan. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel a
Yeah, well.
good bone lock.
So his opponent, 17 years of age, 18, yeah, or still
18 now.
17? 18 now, sorry.
18.
18 years of age, the son of the most famous French arm wrestler of all times. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Kid Dynamite, Ethan Lovei.
Yeah.
So, guys, Ethan, brother, what are you wearing? My first question.
Because you told me to look professional. We're in a
Aha, okay, so
professional arm wrestling league, so I try to be, look professional more to
yeah,
be better than East versus West. That's the first step.
okay, I'm super not professional. I'm wearing here a Super Match Italy t-shirt.
It's okay.
But yeah, you're going in the right direction for sure. What is this on your left side? Is this from your father or from your yeah.
That's from me.
This is all yours.
Yeah,
Oh
of
my
course.
God, Walter, brother, look at this.
Yeah, but it's all just from France, right?
No,
It's
it's
all
from
from
Germany.
France.
It's from.
I don't see world medals.
There are two world
Yeah.
medals.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take them away from you, Ethan.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we planned this match for last year as well. It did not materialize, but we made it happen. In January 31st, we will see these two amazing young prospects in the sport going at it. And I want to open this podcast by asking Sup1nator, my friend, we started with those edits on Instagram and TikTok, and the majority of people is editing the videos as Ethan is gonna win. What do you have to say about this? And yeah, how are you planning? What is the game plan for the match against this young French champion?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people. They would say Ethan is largely the favorite here. A lot of people, I think, only a couple of edits were from my actual fans.
But that's weird because you have a lot larger community than mine.
Yeah, because the arm wrestling community, the fans, they're not loyal. Okay.
Maybe they're not loyal to you.
Ethan,
Okay, we're gonna see.
look,
What if you lose? Are they gonna be loyal to you, Ethan?
We'll see.
Yes. So let's get serious. Yeah, people, they like Ethan or they think he's stronger than me. That's okay with me. I like to take challenges. This is gonna be a good challenge for me. I want to still thank everyone for the support. Still a lot of supporters. I think I have a good chance against Ethan because Ethan doesn't have the speed. In a lot of matches, it's all just working at countering the opponent, at defense, endurance. But he gets flash pinned. He gets flash pinned at like European Championships, World Championships. So why wouldn't I flash pin him, huh? I will. I will bone lock you, Ethan. Bone lock. And you're stuck in there. Very stuck.
So you think
So,
you're fast?
Ethan, before we move on, I think you did not choose the right microphone on Zoom because we don't hear you so loud.
Me?
Yeah. So when you go to settings down on the microphone, you have the arrow, and there you can choose which microphone you want to use.
Yeah, let me see.
No, for you, Walter is very good. I hear you very good.
Oh,
I have
Ethan's.
the
Oh,
right
okay,
mi-
okay,
the,
okay.
mi- the right mic, but
I
I can't
thought I
change
had
my mic.
technical issues. Okay, good.
We
That's
hear you, Ethan, but it's a little bit quiet.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think he wants to be.
Is it better now?
Now it's good. Yeah, now it's good.
No.
Okay.
Ethan, what do you have to say to your defense? I mean, he has a point there. Of course, everybody got flash pinned sometime in their life, but he has a point there. You like, I mean, you hit offensively as well, but in let's say hard matches, you have the tendency to hit defensive and to catch people and then start the match from there. So, what do you have to say in your defense, and how do you see this match going?
I won't need speed for him. He's too slow, like a
Mhm.
turtle or something. I don't know.
You never use speed, Ethan. You never use speed.
Yeah, I don't need it. For you, I won't need it. You look kinda sick. Are you sick, Sup1nator?
No, I'm cold. I'll admit it's cold in this room. That's
Yeah,
why
you
I'm
look
wearing
like it.
this. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold.
Maybe you're a
Maybe I
bit
need a
stressed.
jacket too.
It will be okay, don't worry.
Yeah, yeah. We'll
No,
manage.
I won't need speed for him. To be honest, I'm far stronger than him, so control is everything I need.
So you believe that the strength difference is big in between you and Walter?
Yes, I do.
Walter, what do you think about this? I mean, he has a little bit of a weight advantage. He pulls also in European and worlds in a higher weight division. But do you believe that this is the case? Because in some similar videos, let's say you guys have, in similar lifts you guys have, you use, of course, the biceps. Um, you seem to be at the same weight, I would say. Ethan maybe
Yeah, I think
55.
we're close in lifts. Yeah,
Mm.
that's true.
Yeah,
So
As
but
of the weight
the way
difference,
he does it is easier than mine, so that doesn't count.
yeah, but your weight doesn't translate as much into arm wrestling
I
because
think
you
it
have
does.
to arch your back a lot.
I I I have to what?
you
You
arch your
arch your
back.
back a lot when you pull it back.
Yeah, but you don't really
You're
open
redistributing
your
the
arm when
force
you does
differently.
the curl, so that's just static.
Okay, we're
That's
gonna find
just
out which one is
isometry.
more effective anyway.
Yeah, of course.
So, Walter, one of your plans is to finish the match quickly. But if the match stops, as in one of your recent videos you posted, do you think that Ethan has the advantage, or you still believe you have the high hand in that situation as well? Of course, it matters where it stops, but
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, Ethan has a good stop, really good stop. But I've been working on my endurance since the World Championship, so I have like 4 months of work just on endurance. I've practiced it at the table, I've trained it, so it's not gonna be easy for you even if you stop me. I will make you work, and maybe I can outlast you as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You were
Very
talking
interesting.
about speed at the beginning, but I've never saw you flash pin someone.
You have it.
Who?
You should just watch European Championship, World Championship. I haven't flash
Oh,
pinned someone in 70 kilos at the European
the
Championship.
girls that you pull in TikTok videos?
No, they flash pin me, but the guys I flash pin them.
Ah,
That's different.
Ethan, are you not watching the Sup1nator's content? He doesn't win against girls. He is polite every time.
sorry.
What is this, brother?
I don't
I think you're
really
not
analyze.
analyzing me enough, Ethan.
He is
Yeah.
not a fan, brother. You see this. Are you a fan? Ethan, are you a fan of Sup1nator?
Um, how do you define the term fan?
Do you like what he's doing?
Not really. I don't really like his content. Uh, I mean, it's okay what he does in arm wrestling and in championships. I think he's strong, but I don't really like the kind of content he's doing.
So would let's think about like this. In every match, there's a good guy and there's a bad guy. Walter, who do you think is the good guy and who's the bad guy in this situation?
Uh, I'm, I'm definitely the bad guy. I have worked the reputation as the bad guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Yes, I'm definitely the bad guy here.
because everyone wants the bad guy to lose. That's why.
Yeah, but
Everyone wants someone strong to lose. Everyone wants strong guys to lose, okay?
I don't know that.
Yeah,
Not
look
sure.
at Livan. Look at Livan.
Mm, yeah, that's a good argument.
Good point, right?
good
Yeah.
point. Good point. So, Ethan, since we announced the match, I think the match was in plans. I think maybe 1 week before. I think this is one of the first matches we agreed on before we started with the promotion of the event. So you guys had, I mean, to be frank, every good arm wrestler is training and progressing well the whole year. Of
Mm.
course, you're peaking for specific competitions and specific events, but you're training all year. So I believe you guys, especially super young and hungry, you are training and progressing whole year. So the probably did something change in your training since we announced the match with Sup1nator? Do you specifically prepare to defend or to attack something?
I mean,
Not too much giving away, of course.
I changed like one exercise of my preparation, but I think I'm already strong enough to defeat him. So it's been like a few weeks that I stopped training completely, and I just meditate a lot the whole day, like 6 to 8 hours a day. I meditate. I eat apples a lot to get stronger, and I think that will be enough for him.
Did you make weight? Are you in the right weight?
Not yet. For the moment I'm 82 kilos, but I've bought your ebook to know how to cut, so that will be okay. Uh, I will do the same thing as you did at the words, so it will be completely okay.
You do realize I can eat whatever I want. I can eat all day and night and still make weight if I start now. Look at
I
this,
mean,
Ethan. Look. Do you want to eat something?
Oh,
You'll have to cut. I can eat all this. And I'll still be like 9 kilos underweight.
yeah, that's okay. But I think that's
It,
just an
I'll
excuse
be very
to.
explosive for my weight because of my weight.
I think just an excuse because if you're lighter than me, you have the excuse to say I was lighter, so that's normal that I lost. That's the only thing I think you're doing that. That's the only reason.
Walter, what's your weight at the moment?
I think it's around 65 kilos. It's good. I don't need a lot for Ethan. I don't need a lot. Ethan, you are not a world champion yet. I'm not gonna bother myself with that. I'm just comfortable. I'm gaining strength. You'll feel my strength.
But you aren't world champion too, neither.
It's true. It's true, but you're not worth getting fat for, okay?
Hmm? Yeah, because last time you did gain fat, it was not a good thing. So
Yeah.
that's good. You keep
Yeah,
the
if I
weight.
gain 10 kilos, 9.5 is gonna be just fat, okay?
Yeah, perfect.
Walter, you are that's your natural weight. So you eat normal. You don't let's say look on calories to stay at that weight.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
if I cut or if I bulk, I still, over time, I will just get back to this weight.
We never met in person. What is your height?
It's 173 for the
Mhm.
guys that speak in freedom units. That's 6'8".
Brother, it's brother, it's very interesting when you come to the table, you always look much taller than every of your opponents. How come?
Oh yeah, because I leave the platform. I leave the platform,
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
can just set up very high. Oh, Ethan, by the way,
Yes,
take notes. I will do this on you as well. I'll lift it up. I'll set
I
up
know
as
what
high as
you're gonna
possible,
do,
so I will
bro. I
just
know what you're
vertically
gonna do.
fall on your arm.
You do one thing. I don't need to analyze you. Just
Yeah, but
one match
can
is
you
enough.
counter that one thing?
Yeah, in every technique I can counter.
So Ethan, what is your plan going into this match? Do you plan to be more offensive? Do you plan to hook? Do you plan to maybe top roll? Because I think on your left arm you're a better top roller than on the right.
I
Uh,
can do both techniques.
So what is the plan? What is the plan? Talk with me about the whole match. How do you see the match going from first to the last round?
To be honest, I see three flash pins, but since he doesn't believe in my speed, I will say three slow pins. Really control and like that.
And same question to you, Walter. How do you see the match going from first to last round? Do you think it's gonna be competitive? It's gonna be one-sided? How do you feel about this match when you look at Ethan's opponents and people he faced and then trying to, let's say, make a math how the match will go?
Okay, so there are different scenarios. I think best scenario for me is I just flash pin. I'm training for that. Also, a possible scenario is I attack. I I get stuck in his bicep, so I have to work for it. I started working on that too in my training. The finishing drag, that
Mhm.
is also in my arsenal. And of course, the bad scenario, Ethan, if he's that strong, if he's as strong as he says, yeah, then he can defeat me in any technique, but that's unlikely.
So you believe 99% is gonna be a match that is gonna go inside.
100%. There's no room
This is
for
what
that.
everybody hopes for.
Yes, that's
This
true.
is what everybody hopes for. Um, Ethan, you are very active in social media in the last 3, 4, 5 months, for let's say half a year, but you're starting to become very professional when it comes to this as well. And you put people can see that you put a lot of time into this. So, what is the schedule for the training? How many times per week do you train? what is how does your weekly training schedule look like without the
I
apples, of course?
Yes, okay. I removed the apples and meditation. But before that, I train 2 times on Monday, 2 times on Tuesday, 2 times on Thursday, and 1 time on Friday. So
And weekend
seven
you
times
rest.
a week. Yeah, the weekend I rest,
And
and
what when
Wednesday
you
too.
say 2 times per day, how does
It's
the first training look? How does the second training look?
first training in the morning. It's very not it's not light, but I would say it's lighter than the second one. That's gonna be the second one that will be very intense, very high intensity, uh, and that's all I'm gonna say.
And you're training only with weights. You're doing table time. How many times per week?
Table time on Fridays, and
Mhm.
the whole week is just
This is why you do one training on Friday.
yeah.
Understand? Same question to you, Walter. How does your training schedule look like? Because
Yeah, so for me, there's no day
sorry,
off
sorry.
so,
You
either.
mentioned that your
Okay.
coach is a little bit better, so I want to hear this now.
Yeah. Yeah, right now I only train at home, but I train every day, 7 days a week. Every day is the same except for Friday. On Friday, I will do endurance work day, every other day, just like Devon Larat. I grease the groove in the exercises I need.
So you do single lifts. You mentioned Darren Larrett. You do the single lifts like he does, or you do blood flow, or how can we imagine your training? Let's say.
Yeah, it's mostly single
Hmm.
lifts, and yeah, maybe two, 3 reps at most.
Hmm.
So raw power is the main thing,
Hmm.
and I do endurance once a week, but still power is more important.
And table time.
Table time is once in 3 to 4 weeks for me.
Hmm. But when you
It's
go,
not
I
that
suppose
often.
you go hard.
Yeah, that's why it's not that often.
Hmm.
I go very hard. I will also go for very long. We're talking 3, 4 hours maybe already. A lot of endurance and technique.
So similar approach like Rino Masic has, for example. He doesn't do too much table time. He believes that when you get to a certain point in your career, when you know, let's say, know what you're doing, then and know what technique you're using, then you focus just on building strength in these moves and these vectors. So yeah, I believe both training styles. We did not go into details, of course, but both training styles are very, very effective. And as we know, arm wrestling is such a big, let's say, sport when it comes to the training. So everybody has their preferences and what makes them progress faster. So, and Walter, how long are you doing this? Is this now specific for Ethan, or have you been training like this for the last years?
No, it's been like that for over a year now. So yeah, this was proven very effective. I've improved a lot over the last year.
Hmm.
So I just continue to do it. Maybe I will do just a couple small tweaks. Like for it, and I added an exercise for the finish. But everything else stays the same.
Hmm. 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 Ethan, yeah, I had a question now in my. I have 5 questions ready, and so Ethan, you have been progressing over the years. We saw your video with your father you posted.
Hmm.
Um, would you say that you are in your best shape ever? And will you be at the best shape ever on the 31st of January?
For the moment, I don't really know that. My best shape was actually against my father, so 2 months ago. But I will be very close to that shape, yes.
Hmm. 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 When you say your best shape was back then, you're speaking about weights, you're speaking about table time, or
Both, both.
both. Mm. 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 And how come the drop happened?
It's naturally, I think it's normal that sometimes when you are at the best, you can't maintain that phase so long. So that's like a cycle, you know.
Hmm.
It
Hmm.
goes and it lives.
Walter, what about you? Do you believe that you will be in your best shape in your career on the 31st of January?
Yes, I will be. I'm already at my best shape, and I have no injuries. I have no issues. I eat enough. I have energy, and that energy just goes back into training. A very good cycle.
Hmm.
I hope you don't eat so much better than last time.
No, no, I can eat maybe 15,000 calories at most. Okay, not hardcore, nothing too much.
Okay, because that's funny because I am bulking too for the moment. Because I was actually at 75 against my father, but as I said, I'm now on 82 and I plan to be 85 till next week, and then I lose 10 kilos.
Oh, it's gonna be difficult for you.
No, that's
You already
actually achievable.
shared their experience on how you lost weight. You don't really lose weight, you just dehydrate yourself.
No, but it will be
Yeah,
different
I
for
will
the
be
next
carb
time.
loaded. I'll be carb loading for 4 to 5 days before the event. So my energy will be through the roof.
And Walter is
Yours
coming
won't.
one day before you, Ethan, to
Yes,
Vienna.
that as well.
What again?
He is coming one day before you
Oh,
to
that's a
Vienna.
big difference because there is a big time difference between France and Austria,
Yeah, it's true.
and a lot of flight time. So yeah,
I hope you don't have a jet lag, my
24,
friend.
24 hours of flying. So that will be terrible for my shape.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting? A lot of people I was talking with about your guys' match, they think that Walter, that you are the younger one from you two guys, and I thought I did not think that you're younger, but I thought you're similar age. But actually, you are 21, right?
Yes.
So you are 3 years younger than 3 years older, sorry, than Ethan.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
E-
right.
Ethan, do you think that the age difference will be a factor in experience?
In experience, no, because I have my father's experience, so it won't be a problem.
Ethan, I have a very interesting question for you. So, when you look back on the career of Joseph Lovei and his, we talked about it. He's been everywhere in the world, starting with back in the day with with some old school competitions. He went also to top eight to Tour and PAL, Arm Wars, WEL, now Modern Era East versus West. And when you look back on his career and you see his best shape,
Hmm.
what how do you see yourself comparing to Joseph Lovei's best shape?
Maybe 75 or 80% because he
Hmm.
was clearly a lot stronger.
Hmm.
For me, when he was at his prime in 2016, he could have easily been in the podium of the World Championships today, even maybe world champion by beating Prokopchuk. I don't know about all this East versus West stuff, but he would have been clearly a world champion
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
in our time, in our epoch. How do I say? Yeah, time.
Walter, you mentioned your coach in one video. Can you tell us more about him?
Yeah, I'll be happy to tell you more about him. My coach is Lilian Opera. He is a heavyweight. He is over 110 kilos, I believe. And he's a world champion. He became a world champion on the left arm on the world championship in Turkey. I think that was in 2021 or 2022.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he has a ton of coaching experience as well. I don't know about it instead. I'm not trying to lower his importance in the sport,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, he coached very good athletes, including Oleg Tudoran, who beat once Irakli Zirakashvili, by the way.
And will he be coming to Vienna with you for the match?
No, he won't be coming with me, unfortunately. But maybe maybe we can bring him to next events. He is still training, so he could be both my support and maybe a participant.
Yeah. We will see about that one. We have a big qualifier tournament coming up also before the super matches, and I believe it's gonna be stacked. And there we will have, because we have six senior categories and three women's classes. And if everybody qualifies, then we have a lot of new talent to give a match to as well, to give a chance. And I'm really looking forward to see. I have, of course, we have the pre-registration. There are many amazing athletes at the pre-registration, but yeah, there are also people who don't pre-register for a tournament. I can say from my experience, I never pre-registered at the tournament online. I just went there and registered at the desk. So we maybe see some. We know that Italian team is coming. We have Georgian team. We have many amazing teams that are coming. French team as well. And yeah, we will see how everything will develop. I'm very excited to see this part as well. Um, so do you have some questions to either side? Ethan, do you have a question for Walter? And Walter, do you have a question for Ethan?
Yeah, I wanted to know if you're actually 65, because if you're actually 65, uh, that's suicide.
Yes, I'm 65 or 64 in that range. But don't be happy yet. Don't be happy yet either.
Why did you be at 17 European Championships in 2025?
Which
Oh,
microphone are you using, Ethan? Do you hear him also a little bit quiet, Walter?
I
yeah, yeah.
can.
Maybe you
Take
can
take it
recommend us the brand.
take it closer.
Here.
Yeah, now it's good. Now you are too professional, my friend. I told you. So say it again.
Yeah, why were you at 70 kilo at the European Championships? I look like a presenter or a commentator.
You look like a
Yeah, that's
reporter.
good.
Why were you at?
Yes. So I was after my match with Josh Nicholas. So I gained up to 74 kilos for him. And I actually wanted to just skip the European Championship. I was like, I'm gonna prepare for the World, and please don't touch me. But yeah, I was a bit pressured into that, so I was like, okay, but I'm not gonna bother myself with losing weight. I
Yeah,
just
but
came the
you
weight I
were
had.
you were 70 in December 2024, and the Europeans were, I think it's in June, so you had more than 6 months losing the weight. And still
Yes,
at the World Championships, you participated in 60 kilos, but you were actually 68, if I remember what you said in your story, Instagram
yes,
story.
yes, yes. No,
So
I
why
didn't
why
try
why do
to
you
lose
start
the
to
weight right away. What?
why do you start to lose weight right before our match?
Before our match,
Yeah, you were 68. Why are you 65 now? You were
I
70,
was I was
then
68
68.
when I was carb loaded eating. I ate like 1 kilo of carbs on the day of the weigh-in. Okay, you can't compare these two. When I came back to Moldova, I was already at 65.
Okay, okay.
Now I have a question for you, Ethan.
Yeah,
Do
of
you really
course.
think you can beat me?
Of
Do you
course.
really think so? Because you tried to get this match since a year ago, and
Mm-hmm.
I know you like to challenge strong people. So why are you so confident right now?
Um, I don't know. Because I know I'm stronger. I accepted the match just for you, you know. If you didn't ask me, I just would have been with another people like maybe stronger than you.
I didn't challenge you, Ethan. I didn't challenge you. You
No,
challenged
the
me.
promotion made the match. The promotion made the match. We
Yeah,
saw the
okay.
people want the match. The
Yeah,
promotion.
we had no
Nobody challenged
choice.
Yeah,
We
nobody.
had
but
to fight. Okay, okay.
you're the first that did a TikTok video. I remember.
Yes. I said in that TikTok video that you challenged me. I didn't say, Ethan, come to me, I'm challenging you. I didn't say that.
But
Okay.
I don't remember challenging you.
Uh, the okay, we can pull up the Instagram chat records if the viewers want.
Ah, maybe. Yeah, you can try here. Because I
Yeah,
really
it's still all there.
just
We have
to be honest,
everything.
I don't even remember. So maybe you're right, but I just want to see.
So in the
Take
meantime,
your time.
Ethan is looking for it. I have a question. We have Special Forces 2682, the guy who is supporting every live we do. He asked question for Sup1nator. Is he going to walk out like an anime main character?
Yes, of course I will.
Hey, we still need the song, brother. We still need the song. We still need the
Yeah,
song.
I suggested the song, but Mr. Alexa didn't like it a lot.
No, no,
But
no,
I still
no,
insist on it.
no, no, no. It's not that I didn't like it, but for this effect, I think you need a different song. We need a final boss song or something like this for this effect. You know, I will show you when we finish with the live how everything
Yeah,
will look.
yeah, I'm still searching for a good song. But I want you that song, okay?
Okay, so I remember now. That's actually for the replacement of the Lion Pride Wrestling League 2 that Alexa contacted you. Um,
Yeah,
Yes.
when Philip Salhofen got injured.
yes, that's right. So I'm sorry I did something wrong. I said something wrong. I apologize. I apologize.
I'm
Okay.
excited. I'm excited that Philip Salhofen is gonna come to the event as well. Maybe he's coming to pull the tournament.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
in
That
75 or 85?
no, 75 definitely.
75.
No, sorry, 85. He's
Yeah, of course.
he's massive right now. He's too massive right now. I don't believe he will cut weight extra for a competition. But well, yeah, we will see. We will see. We will see. I believe he would love to be a part of the league. I contacted him yesterday, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But the notifications and the messages are crazy every day. So if I don't answer somebody right away, I'm very sorry. So again, a question for Walter from Special Forces. Before we move on, the Drew 24 in the chat. Hello, brother. Nice to see you. So you saw one of Moldova's legends, Prokopchuk versus Ethan. How do you think you have a chance against him when he stopped Prokopchuk with no wrist? Probably Walter will not take his wrist.
Yeah, I will not take his wrist. I already know that's a bad move based on what happened with Prokopchuk. But I've also seen people get get eaten in the hook. I've seen the guy from Kyrgyzstan just flash pin through him.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah,
I
obviously I'm not gonna try to top roller kings move you. And the viewers don't want that as well. They just want a good hook.
Uh, Rivko asking, I saw Ethan going outside in his videos. Will he do that in this match? Do you think there's a chance you can top roll Sup1nator?
Of course.
That Ethan will use top roll on me?
I
No, I
don't
don't think so,
I don't
because
see any reality when I do top roll and Sup1nator stop me with his wrists.
You don't see the chance you going back and he boom stopping you like this.
Not at all.
This is crazy. If you really believe this.
I say
Ethan, I didn't see you
I say
open
to
a single
everyone
wrist on the right arm.
I say to everyone that's watching the stream, I can do top roll, I can do press, I can do hook, and maybe I won't do any of that in this match, but I can do every of that.
Of course, but there is a favorable technique where you're stronger,
No,
where
no,
you're
no.
weaker.
That's what I'm saying. I can do everything of that, and I can win with everything of that.
Ethan, I've seen your right arm matches. When you try to top roll, your opponent is still at least this cupped, or maybe like this. It's really just a back pressure thing. You don't open any wrists.
I will open your wrist.
Okay, we should start just in a top roll, okay? We've had two top rollers at this event agree to start in a hook. So we should do the opposite. We should just go and top roll each other from the first round.
The thing is, you won't know what I will do. So that will be very difficult for you.
Yeah, but you're gonna do it slowly.
Because maybe now I bluff and I can't top roll. Or maybe I can.
Zero chance.
Walter, your hands and wrist look very big. I saw it also in the pictures you sent me. Can you show us your wrist?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it like this. You can even see the bicep if you want. Because I'm in a good shape. Look.
I don't have that.
Very lean, very lean. Ethan, brother, before we finish the podcast, you have to take off your shirt for the women side of
At
viewers.
the end of the stream, I will. I will.
What again? Sorry.
At the end of the stream,
Yeah,
I will remove
amazing,
that shirt.
amazing, amazing. Um. Oh, Kirsten in the comments. My favorite French guy. Awesome podcast.
Thank
How
you,
can
Kirsten.
he be your favorite guy, French guy, besides Bastian, brother? What is this?
Because I'm more charismatic.
Oh no, you have everything else but charisma. You cannot
Désolé,
take.
Bastien, désolé. J'aime beaucoup ta moustache.
So, guys, um, let's do a break. We'll get back to your match. Um, we have a lot of amazing matches, and I like to ask every athlete we have on the podcast what match excites you as well besides your guys' match. Let's start with you, Walter.
For me, it's definitely Hansa Taman versus Odin Larat. Both very strong. I think they're similar height. I don't know about the weight. I think Hansa is a bit lighter. Is that so? Hansa
Yeah,
Taman.
Honza is a little bit lighter. Honza will be at probably at 90 kg, and the category is 95. I think Odin will be 95.0 at weigh-ins and a little bit heavier
Yeah.
probably after that.
Yeah, so this match is very interesting for me. I
No,
just can't wait to see you.
I think Odin will destroy him, in
I
my
also
opinion.
think so.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Toman has speed, but Odin has King's move.
Now, Odin has just
Even
plot
if
armor.
even if he
It's that
takes
simple.
his cupping, he still have his pronation. So I think it
So
will
you
be
believe the King's move is
hard.
gonna decide the match?
Yeah,
No,
it's
but
gonna get stuck in there.
that's a card that we have to keep in mind.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I think the whole match is gonna be in the setup.
Yeah.
And Odin is really, really good at the setup. So that's why I think he's gonna win.
And you believe there's a big difference in strength between those two guys.
Uh, no, I don't think so. I think it's pretty similar, but the setup is very important in arm wrestling.
You think
So
Honza has not a good setup? Or you believe that Odin has a better setup advantage?
yes, yeah.
I mean, look at I never really gripped up with Odin. I gripped up with him on the left arm at one of East versus West events,
Hmm.
but Honza is crazy tricky, brother. I pulled with Honza a lot of times. He's very tricky. Of course, in the practice, he will not do as much
Of
of
course.
fighting, but in the setup, he had a match with my coach,
Hmm.
and my coach had very big problems setting up with this guy. Of course, it was in Czech Republic. They allowed too much a little bit as well, but he looked as he was getting the better in the setup from our coach Dennis Gruber in and I cannot say that I saw this never in my life really because Dennis is super smart. So I don't think I mean maybe we never know. We never know. Of course, Odin, the son of Devon Larratt, guy who has arguably the best setup in the world. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if I would agree on this one. I think, and I don't know if the strength is similar. This is this is for me the biggest question from this match. What do you think, Walter?
I think Odin is a bit stronger as well. Yes,
Hmm.
the setup is good, but I've seen him flash pin Coach Ray, and
Hmm.
pretty much nobody does that. It was
Hmm.
just a swift pull. I think Odin has the better strength as well, but nobody talks about one thing about his opponent. I've seen him at the after pulls at the World Championship, and his side pressure is very good actually. I was
Hmm.
impressed. He tried to fight the guy from the Caribbeans, massive guy, like 100 kilos. They fight, and uh, Tom,
Honza,
sorry, I forget his name. Hansa,
Honza, yeah.
Hansa, yeah, Hansa. He gets top rolled. He just switches the setup, just changes it entirely, goes for a press, and just flash presses him. It was very impressive. I
Hmm.
think if things go south, he's gonna try something like that.
But
Yeah,
I don't think pressing Odin is a good idea because, as I said, the setup is key. And
I
if you
think
don't have,
pressing both of these guys is would be much easier than top rolling. My opinion,
yeah,
100%. But a good presser.
but that, yeah, because that you were presser, so that's why you say that.
I'm not talking about myself, brother. Why are you putting me in here?
Yeah, yeah, but in your mind, that's what I want to
You
say.
know, I understand what you mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe you're right. I don't know.
The
I'm
only
very excited
factor,
also to see
the
this.
only factor that can make win Onza is the speed. If
Super fast,
he's yeah, he's if
and it
he's fast
hurts.
enough, he can flash pin.
But we, of course, we know if there's a big, or let's say if there's a strength difference, the flash pins, the speed doesn't mean anything. You just
Sometimes,
hit into a
sometimes
wall,
he,
you know.
sometimes it can.
If it can, if you hide it. For example, if he has an option to set up and pull here and then come forward, yeah. But if the hit anyways goes back, because I don't believe he's gonna hit side and then
Hmm.
back, because if he hits side and this gets turned, his arm will open much easier, I believe.
Yeah.
So we can expect a super strong and fast hit, but probably back. I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken, but we will see. I'm very excited. Who you got as the winner? Odin, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Sup1nator?
Yeah, I also think Odin
Mm.
very likely to win. Very likely.
Convincingly, like 3-0?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Or maybe 3-1. 3-1. But not more than that.
I think it's gonna be very hard for Odin because Honza faced second place overall right arm finisher in that is Andrea Pečarić. He was what 15 kilos heavier or more, and he barely won. But he did he Honza lost this match because I believe his opponent is not such a good technician. I believe he relies a lot of raw power, and this is why he won in the end, of course. This is it's gonna be a completely different match. So this is why I'm super excited to see this match because then we will really see um, the level of Odin Larity, and then we can work on from there to build a great story. Um, who did Walter? You said you're excited about Odin's match. What about you, Ethan?
Uh, it's logical. The match I want to see is Nemanja Milanovic against Vesa.
Ah, I thought you're gonna see Leveron, but of course this one as well, I suppose. But
Yeah,
Nemanja, yeah.
yeah, of course. I want to see if his opponent can go in a hook because
You think Nemanja will take his wrist?
I don't know. That's the thing. That's what I want to see this match.
Is that a potential match? If Nemanja be lose the match against Mattia Vetsola for you?
Maybe I can take the loser of that match. I don't know because yeah, if Nemanja lose, I can take him again. But no, I don't think I can because he's now 85, I think, and I don't think he will
He has no
be
problem to cut. I
75.
think both of these.
Yeah,
Mattia probably yes, because Mattia bulked up. He's cutting for 85 now, but Nemanja can cut down. But
and yeah,
you think
Matja,
you are the favorite in the rematch with Nemanja Milanovic.
of course, I did some shitty setup things in the first match. When I rewatched the match, that's like, why am I so dumb? So yeah, I want a rematch.
Sup1nator, what do you think about the match of Ethan and Nemanja Milanovic? I pro-
About the rematch?
no, I no the first match. What do you
Oh,
think
the
about?
rematch?
Yeah,
Yeah. I think Nemanja was moving smarter than Ethan for sure.
Yeah,
Ethan never did the fouls like in losing positions. Nemanja, if he feels he cannot finish, easy foul. Restart, just drain him. And yeah, because it's very difficult to hold like that. I'll give it to Ethan. So he attacks a bit, and when he can't go further, he just restarts it by fouling. Yeah, I
mm.
think Ethan could have been more smart, could have been smarter. Maybe he could have won.
Mm-hmm. Hey, but I have to give it to your brother. You cut your hair after the match. Respect,
yes.
respect.
Yeah, yeah,
You saw
that's good.
they bet they have a bet also.
Yeah,
If
yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
it.
yeah. He's gonna cut the beard if he loses, and Mate is cutting his bush.
Oh, again. That's gonna be a tradition.
Tradition, brother. Yeah. Nemanja Milanovic hunting people for their hair. Next match, we have to find somebody else with big
Yeah.
with a lot of hair if he wins, of course. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one. Um, who do you see as the favorite in this match, Ethan?
I was thinking Mattia, but I don't really know. I think Mattia can enter a hook.
And
I
Nemanja
think
is never the favorite, but
yeah, but
never, but somehow he's never the favorite.
and he's now 85, so maybe I think he's a lot stronger than against me.
Nemanja,
So
yeah. I saw him
pretty
doing like back pressure lifts with
60 kilos.
60 kilos. Yeah, like this. Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Yeah.
And the angle is also
I mean,
amazing.
I can do 85, but that's
Come on.
85 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah, 85 pounds. Yeah. Um, Walter, what do you think who's gonna walk out the winner from Nemanja and Mattia? And is this a potential? Does this wake interest for you? Of course, not in the 85, but in the 75 kilo. Some of these two guys in the future, if you be winning the match against Ethan.
Uh, I think Nemanja is actually the favorite. He's a very good top roller. I think Ethan still holds some grudges on him because he lost. And that's why he talks like that. I think
Maybe
Nemanja
you're
has good
right. Maybe you're
chances.
right.
Yeah, that's gonna be a very
Yeah,
good.
so if I defeat Ethan, maybe one of the 85 would want to cut down to 75 and meet me.
Hey,
We got
I
a
we
I
chance.
have this
think I
fight.
could fight Nemanja because I've watched a bit of the podcast. He doesn't really like me. So yeah. It would
That's
be
my
very
bro.
good if we happen to meet.
Yeah, Nemanja
Thank you,
likes
Nemanja. Thank you.
Nemanja likes Ethan now after their match more, of course.
Yeah, but
Everybody gets convicted.
If Nemanja loses to Ethan, he's not gonna like him already.
Probably, probably yes, probably you're right. Um, so we have people asking Kirsten how he makes 85 kilos. Guys, Kirsten is like this tall. How does he make? He looks massive, of course.
No,
He's
that's
like this.
that's fake news. That's fake news. He's really tall.
You really? For you
Yeah,
maybe. Who is taller? You're Kirsten.
same age, I think. We're the same age. That's why I'm saying he's really tall.
We have a question from Martin VO1811 asking, can Sup1nator also drain Ethan with the fouls? But let's say, do you think if the match goes inside and you're in a favorable position where you get the center when you're here, but you cannot finish because his arm is holding good, do you think that you would drain him with the bone lock in from this position? Because he is on the biceps, he is holding, you are just using your weight and pressing down and waiting on his hit to counter it. Do you believe that you can drain?
Yeah, I think that's possible. Because the bone lock is not just a press. You're actually relying on the anatomy of the arm. You you're switching the the point. So when you just press, the energy and the power goes through the elbow. But when you go to bone lock, your forearm literally just presses into the bicep. So yeah, that's why it's a bone lock.
Yeah,
It is much more draining, but
That's
it's
just a
difficult
press.
to get into it.
Why do you even invent terms? That's just a press.
It's not just a press.
Maybe you don't do the press well enough to understand.
Believe me, I'm all press. I know about press.
it's interesting. But hey, no, not suggesting anybody to wait till it. I mean, you have good tendon insertions. You have a lot of things that support this this part when it locks here, and then you go down from there. Of course, that is not something that everybody can do, and it's not suggested for people to do something stuff like this to not hurt themselves.
Yeah, but actually, it strains my elbows less than it would do just a regular press, it's more forgiving on the elbows. But of course,
What
yeah, you risk to get a nerve compression if you just press too much forearm into the bicep. But I think it's not that bad. It's not as
so
bad as the elbow.
how would you describe a perfect press? What is for you? Because I've studied it a lot. I've talked with the best pressers in the world, in Camille and Rino and some of the people, and everybody has a
Yes.
different opinion. So, what is your opinion from starting point, and what pressures are you holding until, let's say, the end? Let's say you go from one surge until the end.
Yeah. Yeah, let's describe my press. Of course, there's no perfection, but I've done it a lot from the very setup. Everything matters. So when I would set up, I already have tension in the brachialis. I'm holding the center.
Do you believe this
This
pressure is
is the
very
first.
important in the press? Because everybody
Yes, yes,
thinks,
it is.
presses internal rotation, presses, the press down motion. But Marino Masic himself says that he believes that this pressure is the most important pressure when it comes to the pressing.
Yes, I agree. I agree absolutely. Because if you lose the center, even if your press is very good, you will have to cross the center with your shoulder, and just get the foul. And also, it makes you in control when you just press and it doesn't shift that way.
Mm.
It's very, very important.
What about you, Ethan?
I think the same as him. I think it's actually correct what he said.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. We have press against top roll, press against hook kind of match. Um, we had a podcast yesterday with those two guys. It's also a Nemanja guy from Serbia against Martin Minarovic from Czech Republic, a guy who lost to Bastian. Um, Ethan, let's start with you. Who do you think is the favorite in this match to win?
I think Nemanja has a very strong hook, but I think Martin is just levels higher than him.
Really?
We saw that at the World Championships in Bulgaria. It was very how do you say it? Uh, Impressive what he did. He did very well. He pulled very well with better technique than every other time, and he was very strong. So I think he will win. And his style is very. Um, it's good against what Nemanja does.
But we saw Bastian beat him in this, let's say, way. You believe that Nemanja is weaker than Bastian?
Um, I think they're actually the same, like pretty much exactly the same.
You think Martin
But I think Martin
evolved?
leveled up really a lot.
So you think Bastian would lose the rematch? Look at the camera and say
Yeah,
it.
yeah, maybe that's a possibility.
Interesting, interesting. Uh, do you know these two athletes I mentioned, Walter?
No, unfortunately, I don't know. So I'm just here listening to what he's saying. I didn't check their profiles out.
Yeah, of course, of
I
course.
haven't seen them. I
The
think I
unmatched
should.
information is here.
I'll probably do that today.
You will see when you come to the event and watch all those matches and get to know these people, you will see actually, I mean, it will look like the people are handpicked because I can say every single one of the athletes who's coming to Lion Pride Arm Wrestling League 3 is unbelievably good human beings, number one, and then athletes and everything else. So you will see how kind they are. You will see the matches. You will see the characters and the personalities of those people. And then I think then this will give you more interest to really research and see who they are. Not only you, but the rest of the people who will watch from their homes and of course the people who will be at the attendance because I said it a lot and I will say it again. I believe that this event is gonna be a new type of arm wrestling events, and people will see how special Lion Pride Arm Wrestling League really is with all of you guys. Of course, without you guys, there's nothing. Uh, and um, and I believe this is gonna be a new era of arm wrestling, a new start, because now we're getting a lot of attention. Now it makes sense to put everything in to all aspects and show how great we can how what a great product we can put out for the fans. And I believe that your guys' match is very important. I believe it brings a lot of attention, and I believe that yeah, you are a crucial key to Lion Pride 3. Right, that rhymed.
Next time I want the title. Um,
Oh,
I want the how do we say it?
World champion title,
You
right?
you can
No,
you
no, no,
can
no. The main event. Next time I want the main event in Lion Pride.
You should bulk to 120 kilos.
main event for now only Sanders. Maybe if you face Sanders next time, maybe yes. No, I'm kidding. Of course.
Yeah, of course.
It
Yeah, I
it
will.
it it it's it's by accident that there is really Sanders, but I believe this match with Sanders and Benjamin holds a lot of weight, a lot of importance, and I think for obvious reasons it's the main event. But we never know, mate, Ethan. Maybe you face, you know, let's go through this match and see if you really can beat Sup1nator first, and then we will talk about the
Of
future, my
course.
friend.
Of course.
But yeah, you never know. Maybe you face Daniel Prokopchuk in the next event.
Why not?
Why not? Hey, Sup1nator, you have a video with Daniel, brother. He was starting to curse, curse in this video. You cannot post this. What was this? Tell us more about this.
With Daniel?
Yeah,
Oh, no, no, it wasn't cursing. He was just like, don't film this. But it's actually jokingly
yeah,
because we sometimes can annoy each other because we film content. And Daniel is like never experimenting. He wants to just post his unboxing or his training. But I'm like, I need to try different angles, and he gets annoyed all the time.
How is
So when
how is he training as a training partner?
he's, you mean at strength
No,
or
no, no.
just like someone to train with?
Yeah, someone to train with.
Oh, he's very smart actually. He has very smart approach about training. So yeah, I did a couple workouts with him, and he's like, "Show me how you start a workout." I show him, and he's like, "Oh, you can optimize this. You can do this exercise first. Maybe you'd add this." So he always does suggestions. He really wants to help anyone he trains with.
So he also
So
does
yeah, I really like his approach.
just one sparring every 3 or 4 weeks.
No, no, he spars a lot actually.
What? Can you
He
repeat?
spars a lot, actually.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But I think on his level, you can do sparring every day, like Devon does, of course. I
I
mean,
think it's because he has no match, because at his gym nobody can match him.
yeah.
He doesn't really get tired and let
Mm.
alone injured. It's very easy for him.
This is, I think, also the case with John Brzezinski, because back then there was no Titan grip to produce amazing handles and tables and training equipment for people. There was no yeah, there was no videos, there was no, I mean, John Brzezinski invented a lot of stuff that we do today at the table. So I believe that this is why he praised a lot his training to table time, and he did not do a lot of weights, because I believe he was stronger than everybody. So when you're stronger than everybody, 40% of course you can do table time a lot and progress with it, and get this arm wrestling tightness and try different angles and stuff like this. I think in the beginning it's very tending. Nobody can do a lot of table time. I I made this mistake to do that and was in pain for days.
I think that's the Bulgarian method that does a lot of sparring,
Yeah,
if
man,
I'm
but
not
but
mistaken.
in Bulgaria they have a lot of guys who are similar power, and when they do table time, they do table time differently than you do, than I did, and I believe than John Brzenk did as well, because you come to table time to fight, you have also the fighting spirit. You face guys who are similar strengths like you, and this is why you cannot do every day. Bulgarians, they come to the table and they say, okay, now we are working on this. I will try to defensively hook you, and you set up for low and top roll and hit sideways.
I
Next
think
time
that's
they
a great way to do sparrings.
it
That's very
is, but
interesting, and if I had more time with my father because he works a lot, I think I would do that. Like multiple um, training a day, like one with weight, one with um, I don't know, maybe elastic bands, more light training, and maybe another one with technical sparring.
Mhm.
If I
Because
had
look at
the if you had the time.
Krasi, after Krasimir, after World Championships, he cannot move his arms.
Hmm.
And when you think about like this, these guys do table time a lot. They should be used to it. But this is exactly my point. They are not doing such a big pressure on table times. So this is why they can do it so often. And this is why they progress by doing table time. I
Hmm.
believe there is no perfect way of arm wrestling training. Um, Everybody needs to find what works best for them and keep pushing in this direction, and of course tracking the progress, because I with no tracking progress, and I believe John Brzenk did not track any progress. He was
Yeah.
just ahead of his time. But
Actually, in 2024, I tried this a similar method with a few sparrings. We go to the mountains and we practice sparring like two times a day for 10 days. One light sparring and then the nights some heavy sparrings, and that's when I did my best performance at the World Championships in senior.
mhm.
So even with high intensity, it can still be good. But I don't really know because I didn't do that for long enough to know.
I think the perfect way, if you really want to do this, is sparrings and static work. Static work, something that you cannot move and you hold the pressure, because like this you also recover faster. And then you can do
Hmm.
it again and again and then scale up. And you know, I think this is a smart way. Of course, it would be amazing to try it. I think it's smart. Walter, you at the beginning of the podcast, when Ethan showed his medal collection and trophy collection, you said a lot of it is from France, probably everything.
Not
Um,
everything.
do you want to knock down the French arm wrestling by saying that Ethan won this because there is no competition, or what do you mean?
I want to say in France, competition is not as tough as in Moldova at the very least. So let alone bigger countries. I mean, bigger countries of arm wrestling like Georgia or Kazakhstan. Yeah, nationally, even in Moldova, you can get medals. Then it's same with France. It's much easier, but they take 90% of your collection, so it's not as significant as world or European stage medals.
I agree with you that competitions in France are easier. Yeah, I agree, but that doesn't mean I'm not strong, and that's not 90% of my medals. For example, at the World Championships in 2024, I beat both of the Bulgarians. That means I'm stronger than the first and the second of Bulgaria in my category. So that means I can do Bulgarian championships really easily.
But I don't see your point because I could say the same, especially because I competed in like 4 weight classes. I could just go on and say it. I can beat the 55, the 60, the 65, and the 70 of a country. All those
Yeah,
categories.
you can say that.
Okay, that's good. I'll add that to my bio. Okay, so I'm better than all of Georgia or all of Turkey.
We have a question. Paulina, Cook's girlfriend. Hello, Paulina. Asking, do you guys are you guys willing to do a bet between yourself for this match? Maybe
I don't know. That's I'll let him choose.
Ethan has bad experience with bet.
I'll think about it.
Let's think about it.
Maybe not my hair for once.
Yeah, leave the hair. Leave the Yeah, you both guys have beautiful hair. Maybe somebody will lose it. It's not a bad idea. Get the bet for hair. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, about me, I don't know. I don't think I would bet anything.
Oh, because
Well,
you're
at least
too
not my hair. I
you're too
just got this
scared.
haircut. I just changed the hairstyle, so I'm not getting bald.
Yeah, it's looking nice. Looking nice.
Yeah.
Um, good. How long are we doing this? Let's check. Let's check. I don't want to take a lot of your guys'
About
time. You have to
16.
train. Ethan is training 7 times per day. He has to go eat apples, meditate, and all the good
Yes,
stuff.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Whoa, an hour and 15 minutes already. Fight like this for me. So Ethan, or let's say with Walter, we always start with the older one. You have to respect.
Of
So
course.
Yeah.
Walter, look at Ethan and tell him some of last words before you guys meet on the 30th, actually, for the live interviews we will do with you guys in Vienna.
Oh, okay, okay. I'll talk to you, Ethan. Ethan Lovei, I've watched how you stepped into Lion Pride. Your first match, you lost, and the second match is gonna be just as bad. Okay, you will be there. You will feel helpless. You talk a lot, and you know there's this thing in math, the XY plane. So basically, the more you mess around, the more you find out. I will teach you that a bit.
Ethan, please.
I don't know. Maybe train you flop press. I don't know. That's maybe a tips.
This
I
is
don't
the
have
only
nothing to say. He knows he will lose. I'll let him. I'll let his mind do the work.
interesting. Ethan, take off your dad's shirt and look at the
Okay.
camera and speak to your French people, brother. Tell them. Uh,
There's nothing under
I
my
know,
shirt.
brother. Girls, wait, Paulina, get off the live.
Yeah, Paulina.
Get off the live, girls. Other girls, free girls. Ethan is sure.
Entertaining you.
Oh.
How do I remove
These are
that
your
shit?
father's work clothes, brother. What are you
No.
doing there?
I never put that on until now.
Oh, look at this. Oh, pants also. Super professional. Brother, this takes too long. This looks too
You say
erotic, dude. We are, this getting weird here.
Let me take the thing.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Sup1nator, brother, he looks really 80 kilos. What is this? I thought you
I
were
know
joking.
he's gonna starve.
How you get any leaner from this point, man? You're gonna be like a bodybuilding stage ready, lean. Ethan.
We'll see that.
talk to your people, my friend. Look at the camera, say something in French, and let's wrap this up. Of course,
Wait a
Walter
second.
will do the same.
Ok, perfect. Venez à Vienne, venez
Take
faire
the
la
microphone.
compétition.
Hold the microphone
Ah,
close.
yes. Yes, because also I have the older microphone of the live here. So
Brother, it's the one you hold in your hand the whole time, or no?
yeah, but
Ah.
the other one.
Ah.
Perfect. So, venez à Vienne, venez participer à l'événement, venez participer à la compétition. Plus juste après, vous allez me voir défoncer l'autre là à côté. Vous allez voir, je vais faire top roll ou presque tout et n'importe quoi. Il va rien comprendre. Il va rien comprendre. Voilà, voilà. I'm done.
Walter, in your language, in your country, you speak Russian and Romanian, so
Yeah,
choose one of the two, or do it in both if you want.
I can do I can do 4 languages. How about that?
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's a very, very big plus that you can. But why you speak Thai? Actually,
And this is the Thailand effect. I
Maybe you can
involuntarily
speak
learned
French
it.
after our match.
Yeah. No, because I won't lose.
Oh, okay.
This is my biggest motivation. Because if I lose, I have to speak French. So I make everything in my power so I don't speak French.
Yeah, but it will make a much larger audience, so you have to speak French.
why
Yes,
Thai?
but
Why Thai language, brother? How did you learn Thai? Do you have Thai roots or what?
no. I learned it by myself. Well,
Really?
I had a tutor. I used an app where you can do one-on-one lessons. So I did 8 months of lessons, and from then on, I just did solo. Yeah, it's actually pretty nice language. Also,
Crazy, brother.
very
And how
bizarre.
did you come up with Thai, brother? It's. I mean, Spain, Spanish. I don't know. Russian. Okay, Russian. You know,
Yeah,
but amazing how you came up with Thai language. It's completely something different. Yeah. So sorry.
yeah, for sure.
The stage is
Okay, let's
yours.
start with Romanian. Salut tuturor! Mulțumesc că mă suportați. Foarte degrabă o să mă întâlnesc cu Ethan Lovei. Puteți privi asta pe Lion Pride. Și mersi de suport. Let's do Russian now. Окей. Привет всем. Я очень жду этот матч. Скоро мы будем бороться с ним. И он немножко высокомерный. Я думаю, я сегодня уже начну готовиться ему преподать урок. English, we're gonna skip it. I already did that. So let's do that. Okay. So we have to con cop continuado hub. Ne wanti sam si pet magara com pom ca pai sugap I den lovei ca suti pratet Austria. Cop con tu con ti hai quam sanapsanun. Cop con magmacraft.
Crazy, brother. So in my opinion, this is super impressive. So one Asian language, one Slavic, and one uh Romic. How you say it in English? So
It's called
super impressive.
Romanian.
Ethan,
Yes.
brother, we have to give an applause for
Yes.
Walter, brother.
Okay.
Amazing, really amazing. Ethan glitches less when he speaks English. Does this Leveron want to say that he speaks better than you? You saw his art of speaking. He's starting.
Who?
Bastian.
Oh.
Bastian, he
No.
said you will lose to Martin, brother. What is this?
No, I didn't say that. I said
You
that
did, brother. You did.
I said that you can lose to Martin.
Yeah. Bastian, no respect, brother. You have to teach him respect in end of January. I'm kidding. So
I
Ethan,
look I look naked right now, so I'm gonna.
I know you're looking. Yeah,
It's
we're gonna
because
wrap it
you
up.
are Ethan. Because
I have nothing under that.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining the podcast Walter Basico. Did I say it right?
Yes, yes, that's right. About right.
The Sup1nator against Ethan, Lovei, Kid Dynamite. We have an amazing match coming up on the 31st of January in Vienna, Austria. Don't miss this one. If you are around and you have time to come and participate, maybe at the tournament or just come and watch and enjoy the show, I think this has a big potential to be the match of the night. I want to thank everybody for joining the podcast. Pay-per-view link is in the description. And yeah, I wish everybody a good night. And we are going back when? Friday, where we will have Kirsten and Roman. And I think this is gonna be very, very, very exciting. Thank you everybody for watching one more time. And